we forgot to say that we practiced the opening song. I can do the rap part now. I can do it. Sometimes I mess up, but I can do it. Hi guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I am Associate Jane Cosplay, and today we are watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 14.
Oh! It's season 2 technically. Those who lurk underground. So more of Greed, I'm guessing. Ooh. And more of his gang, because we met Greed last episode.
And it's a bunch of chimeras, man.
And through the humor and the fast-paced action sequences, he taught us some stuff.
So cool, by the way.
Oh yeah, Ed is amazing.
Such a genius.
But so now Ed is really hurt, but he's with his teacher, so they're gonna kick some ass. And I'm
thinking about the Winry. She's gonna be so
she's gonna
kind of mad. Our Hortoman is so.
It gives us a chance to go back to her again, and maybe she's gonna learn. So maybe she learned some stuff about how to make it lighter. Because the last time we saw her, lighter,
stronger, harder, anything.
Because last time we met her, she was gonna go train with a teacher, so that's good. Anyway, so Al was kidnapped by the chimeras, the perfect chimeras that were created by the military, apparently. So, what's going on? It looks from the thumbnail that we're about to see some fighting again. And teacher and student fighting together and not against each other.
They're gonna kick some ass, I'm pretty sure of it.
As for Scar, he finally left the camp where he was staying at because someone sold him out.
So the problem's going on.
Well, he's coming back, that's for sure. And we also learned that Roy is going to Central. So, promotion? He's gonna go up the ranks. He's going towards his goal. So that's good. That's good. If we like Roy, and we do, that's good. Okay. With that said, she's still sick. So she's gonna complain and say sorry a lot because we're Canadians. That's part of who we are.
Yeah.
Let's watch this episode. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Alright. What if we practiced so much to learn the opening, but now this is episode 1 of part 2. Is that gonna be another opening? Damn it! Oh yeah, okay. We don't have the lyrics though. No lyrics! Oh, that's mean! Damn. Okay, he doesn't let it affect him, that's great. It's like, bitches, I'm stronger. What?
Alright.
How did he know that?
You won't.
Fight! Fight!
Uh-oh, she's gonna come down, guys.
Are we about to see him fight?
Jeez!
He looks badass though. Holy shit!
Damn! That's some power, guys!
Holy fuck! I know we've been doubting him for a while, But jeez.
Hey! That's our buddy, guys! Oh!
Where is he?
I got
Oh,
him.
he's he. He's the cow dude, right? So many
How do they
chimeras.
have them up there?
Like their strengths are similar, so this fight,
It's more of a will.
it's
fight
a
of
will
the
thing, yes. Ooh, that's the dog one.
Yeah.
His eye.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
私はね、君のような最強の盾を持っているわけでも、全てを貫く最強の矛を持っているわけでもない。
Something with his eye? Oh! Oh, holy fuck, wait!
私には最強の目があるのだよ。
That's the same symbol!
Yeah.
So, like, he's a man-made person? Or something?
尻尾を巻いて逃げてもいいぞ。そうしたいところだが、犬ってのは忠誠心が強くてよ。
Damn.
そいつを逃がしてやってくれ。頼んだぞ。
They just asked Al to save the girl?
Well, they're probably gonna die.
Yeah, but why would they trust Al?
Fudge.
お前に情が移ったか。くだらん。情だ。
He's really cold.
俺を誰だと思ってんだ。ますますくだらん。
Okay. Well, for an old man, he fights pretty good, guys.
Do you even imagine what he was when he was younger?
エドワード君の弟だね。怪我はないか。手を貸そう。
一人で帰れますから。ダメだ。
He's not supposed to know that he's just an armor. Oh fuck.
No, I think he does know that.
If he does, he never said. He remembers that easily.
It's because of her blood.
Every time I see this scene, it's still ugh. Because yeah, he lost his entire body, so the other one ended up being Al. Wait, he was in the corpse?
そんな血まみれで。
Oh shit! Oh shit!
They're kids.
引っ張り出させた。ここの黒幕グリードという男とは知り合いかね。
いえ。
もし奴らと取引していたら、場合によっては。軍の中枢に害なす奴らと手を結んだのか。
いえ。他に質問は。
君の鋼の腕と弟の鎧姿、何か関係があるのかね。正直 直者だな。
That guy.
君のその弟、国家錬金術師の身を守るのも軍の任務の一つ。どうですかな、あなたも軍に守られてみては。
State Alchemist?
見ての通り、私は病弱な主婦です。そんなものの力を借りねばならぬほど、この国は逼迫しているのですか？
手厳しいですな。また来ますよ。その時には心変わりしているかもしれませんからな。
What does his eyes can see though? Ah, it doesn't like him.
グリードって。
ウロボロス。
ほら、ヒューズ中佐にも話しただろ。
Oh, he doesn't know
に
yet.
関わってる奴らだよ。
ヒューズ殿。あまり無茶をするなよ。
Yeah, especially him.
では、
あのさ、僕の体があっちに持ってかれた時の記憶が戻ったんだ。
どうだった？
なんかすごかった。でも人体錬成については分からなかった。
そっか。しばらく軍にくっついてみるか。
It's getting so confusing.
おかえりなさい、大総統。
Holy
南部の視
shit.
察はどうだった？
鋼の錬金術師の弟。ひょっとしたら二人の師匠も人柱になりうる人材かもしれ
So
ない。
he is with them. We were
そ
right.
してもう一つ、思わぬ収穫が。
あら、懐かしいわね。1世紀前にここを出た顔だわ。
おめえは相変わらずいいもん。色欲のラストさんよ。暴食のグラドに。おめえはちっとも痩せねえな。嫉妬の演技。またそんな趣味の悪い格好してんのか。タイダのスロースはどこだ？
まだ仕事中よ。
本当にどいつもこいつも100年前から変わっちゃいねえ
I
な。
got there hundreds years old.
こいつは誰だ？
フンドのロース。
Wrath.
Are you freaking kidding me?
キングブラッドレーという名の人間として、お父様が最後の詰めに用意された私たちの兄弟。
年を取るホムンクルス。そんなありか？
ありえないなんてことはありえない。
Holy shit.
望み通り踏み潰してやるよ。
よさないかお前たち。
Who that?
兄弟で争うなら
Father?
そんな醜いことはこの父の前でしてくれるな。グリード、我が魂を分けた息子よ。
What?
なぜこの父を恨む？
Are you kidding me?
なぜだと？
That's their dad.
俺はその通り。また私のために働いてくれんか。ノーだ。
What's going on?
趣味悪い。
Fudge.
生まれた場所へ、我が魂へ帰るがよい。グリードよ。上等だ。来るべき日に向けて、お前たちの変わらぬ忠誠と安寧を祈る。
I'm completely speechless right now.
Holy shit. He's got a kid.
He can age.
ただいまセリム。
Don't smile, you daddy papa.
実に充実した視察だったぞ。南で鋼の錬金術師に会ったぞ。
小さい錬金術師の本当ですか？
He's
セ
a
リフの
fan.
エドワードさんの話が好きね。
国家資格を取ってお父さんの役に立ちたいんです。
では将来はセリムに手伝ってもらうかな。
No, no, no.
Oh, that sounds awfully bad. Holy fucking shit!
Can you think about it?
Oh my god, I'm so lost now. Okay,
It was indeed the Elric's brother's father, right?
unless he looked awfully a lot like him, you know? Oh, sorry.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's their
The
dad.
hair, everything, it looks so much like him.
But think about it. Greed was created nearly 200 years ago. Their father is older than 200 years.
How is that? How come? And what the hell did he drink at the end? Like, you go back from where you came from. It's
From my soul, I think he drank greed.
like, are these people created based on his feelings or something? Like, we don't actually know how a man-made person is created. They're gonna have, they need something in exchange, so what he drank was basically what he used to create greed and lust and envy and sloth and name it. But why? And okay, one thing though is now we know for sure that Bradley works with them. When I saw his eye,
He's a bad guy.
I don't know. What are they after?
I don't know either.
Okay,
my God.
so we were right in saying that Greed was working on his own, He left the group because because of greed, He wanted to have stuff, he wanted to gain, his own goal, he wanted to follow his own dreams and stuff, and he wanted stuff for himself, so he left the group and he found chimeras to work with him, and he went on his own for 100 years until they found him again and killed him, basically. So the chimeras, are they part of the same group? Are they created by the same gang? Or is there another gang that created them and Greed is working with them? Because I don't know if they're linked to this group at all. Holy shit. And the dad, Bradley is the I don't know how to pronounce this.
King Bradley is the first the top chief of the military. And he's working for the Ouroboros? Yeah.
No, he has a Ouroboros tattoo in his eye, which is what grants him the ability of seeing whatever he sees. Whereas the other, he has the ultimate shield, and Lust has the spear. So they were granted this. Or it just means that, they are part of the gang.
They were created.
But they were created or modified or anything by Ed and Al's dad. Who is he working
or at least
for?
Someone who looks like him.
Who is he working for? Is he working for the military or for himself? Who is he in the military? Is he even a part of the military? I don't know!
That's freaky confusing now.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
At this point, you know what? So many things happened in this episode, and I feel like we could discuss this.
I don't want for us to see their dad now. No, I don't want for them to meet their dad
But one thing, though, we know that he knows about the Philosopher's Stone, because when he met the boy's teacher, she said that he knew quite a lot about the Philosopher's Stone and that he was interested in it and stuff. So that brings us back to our theory that the group with the 7 deadly sins is working to create the perfect Philosopher's Stone. So if he knows so much about the stone, that explains why, it's his goal and stuff. So he's trying to make a Philosopher's Stone. Why? What is he after? I don't know.
Alright.
It's such a good story, and I also enjoy the fact that now we just learned that Bradley is technically working with the bad guys because he's part of the group, and right after we see him with his son. We see him, acting like a father, we see him being nice. It's like we said it in an earlier episode. No, there is no perfect character. In a good story, every single character has a good and a bad side. The bad guys are justified. The good guys can sometimes do terrible things. This is a great story. To see the bad guys, you know, kind of redeem themselves sometimes, or, you know, they have their personality has a type, or they do certain stuff that we enjoy or we can understand. Like Scar, we understand why he's doing all of that. We don't agree, but we understand. Bradley, yes, he's a bad guy, or he's working with the bad guys, but he also is a father, you know, he has a son and he takes care of him. He also helped the brothers. But it was clear that he was working, or he was actually, you know, I thought he was at the head of the group. I thought he was the father. I thought he was, you know, so he was, I thought he was the bad guy, but he was one of the bad guys. He was actually working for someone above him. But it was clear, especially in this episode and the one before, like, we saw him fight, and by the way, what an awesome fight! He was so badass! We saw him fight, and it looked like Al was terrified of him. So, in the moment, I found myself questioning, who was I rooting for? Because, of course I was supposed to root for Bradley, because he was the one attacking the bad guys, but the way it was done, it felt like he was the one, you know, being the bad one. He was the one that we shouldn't root for. And I was actually sad to see all of them die so fast. So, yeah, that was awesome. It's such a good story. And I have so many questions now. I'm lost. Do you have anything to say about this episode?
No, I'm just as confused as you are right now. So I think we just need to continue to watch.
Yeah, to discuss further, I think we need more answers.
Yeah.
By the way, when Bradley said to the teacher, "I'm gonna come back. I hope you're gonna, you know, let's hope you'll change your mind by then about being a state alchemist." What if he's just making sure that he can control every strong alchemist out there? Like, he's making sure that if they work in the military, he has them under his control, you know, he can manipulate them and he can keep an eye on them. Or maybe there's a further purpose behind this. But
like, looking for a new sacrifice, maybe? Just like Edward is?
Ed is. Al maybe. The teacher is. He's trying to keep them, you know, close to him. And, it almost sounded like a threat. Like, you better change your mind by the time I come back. And he looked at her with his eye. We don't know what he actually did with it, but that shot of his eye, he did something, or he saw something. I don't know. What can't he see? You said it in the episode. What can't he see? That's the question I have for him. Anyway, that was a good episode. Okay, let's just move on to the next.
All right.
That was 14?
Yeah, 14.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right now, it is already up on Patreon, and actually there's a few more over 14 that's up on Patreon because it's 3 a week over there. And yeah, and if not, next episode will be up on YouTube next week on Saturday.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.